Hey guys, today we're going to talk about mount escapes. We're going to talk about inside elbow escapes and outside elbow escapes and what kind of makes them different. It's just kind of a play on words, but doing my reading and my research, I found that it's a nice way to kind of categorize them to what you're doing so you can kind of work on them. So first one we're going to talk about is inside elbow escapes. An inside elbow escape means that my hips are staying inside. An outside elbow escape means I'm going to come to the outside. So like my hips are going to stay inside on an inside, and on an outside, my hips are going to come to the outside. It'll make more sense as we do this. Okay. First, let's start with an inside elbow escape. So you're in a mount position. Come here, big boy. Let's say they're sitting up, which is pretty rare. You want to bump them forward to kind of get their weight high. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take both your fists. But once you use your fists here, because if you use your hands or your edges here, if they hip switch, you're going to bust your wrist. I want you to put your fists in their hips. I want you to pick a side and get on your edge. What I mean by that is on your side, I'm going to turn towards the camera, or actually turn away from the camera, and drive this way, okay? Once you're here and they are off your hips, you have a couple of options. One, you can bring one knee in and have like a butterfly guard, or what I like to do is when you push and get on your edge, get both knees in, come under, steal the double underhooks, do a forward shift, and then you're ready to play. As you know, I like butterfly guard, so I'm more of a fan of this one. Okay? So that is an inside elbow escape. As you notice, my knee stayed on the inside the whole time. Okay. Now, we're going to do an outside elbow escape. So what does that mean? Same setup, elbow tight to the body, arm comes across the waist, like the lap band that I like to talk about. This elbow is tight to your body, and importantly, you want to keep it on his knee. Because if he brings his knee up high, you're not going to be able to reach over and steal that leg. So you want to be here. Once again, pick an edge. Keep this tight to your body so he doesn't shoot an underhook, and also so he doesn't bring that knee up. A lot of times we're going to be fishing over here. If his knee is high, you're never going to reach it. So keep that down. Bring that leg over. Fish that leg. Clamp it here, and as you turn, I want you to bring your knees up toward the sky. Push this leg down and come over. Do a half guard, butterfly, all that stuff. A key point I want you to understand here is when you're trying to steal that leg, a lot of times they're going to come in hot with a crossface, okay? So when you're down here, once you kind of have that leg captured, this hand comes up to block the crossface so he can't crossface you. As you kind of get that leg in, trap it, drag it over, bring your knees in, come up, come to the other side, set it up, and you're ready to play. Okay? Very brief, probably escape you guys have done before, but the big thing is understanding inside versus outside, and then quickly as you escape, not pausing, going right into a butterfly attack, going right into double butterflies, getting your position back. Don't just, someone's got you in mount, you quickly escape, you guys take a breath, look at each other all weird. I want you to have the mindset, the second you're out of danger, the threat is not there anymore, I want you to start thinking, okay, as I move, I want to get my butterfly in, I want to get my double underhooks in, and I want to switch to a more offensive position. Cool? All right, I'll be at the academy tomorrow at 5:45 in the morning. If anybody want to work this stuff hands-on.